Yeah, hello friends, I'm Chi. Today's another great day, right? Yes, today I'll be talking a whole lot of things like Radio Chita Radio Magenza, a lot of things, a lot of things, a lot of things, you know how I will do things here, huh? Some will come like a shocker. Also, Senatoria is in the news, okay? Senatoria, Permesso di Soggiorno, and the rest of them, lawyers, Okay, you know how it is. All right, to my friends who are subscribed, thank you very much. You guys are great, wonderful people. I love you all. Much respect because without you guys, I won't be here doing this whole thing. Yeah. Okay, share to your friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Please remember to touch that bell and see what will happen. Just touch the bell when you subscribe. All right, all right, all right. If you're here for the first time, please subscribe. Here, information is free, man. You get it as you get it. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. But with Chi, you will know. All right. So that says who? Chi, man. Okay. Please invite your friends. Okay. All right. On the harder note. Okay. 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 Now listen. Somebody called me. It was like, that is why I tell you, be careful of the kind of lawyers you are choosing. Going for the appeal, went with a lawyer, a lady lawyer. It's like during the time the judge is asking the questions, you see the lawyer shaking, 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 all the body shaking. You're wondering if a lawyer can be shaking during the court process, then what will happen? Hey, this is negative. So now, they're asking the lawyer question. The lawyer is like, Louis ragazzo nigeriano, stammering. It's like a shocker. Then what do you think that will happen to that guy? So the guy already know. He does in his mind, man, I've collected another negative. That is it. Because for him, he doesn't need a prophet to tell him that he has failed the appeal already because the lawyer screwed up, scared. Boo, boo, shaking, shaking. So that is why you have to go for immigration lawyers at any point in time. Look, let me tell you something. A good lawyer knows the law. A great lawyer knows the judge. If you know what I'm trying to say. So that is it. So please, if you need a good lawyer, especially if you are in the Lazio region, those Roma side, the rest of them, please, I can give you one that you can always confide in, always picking your calls, not like here, Tuki say. It's crazy, man. Lawyers have made a lot of people lose their documents here in Italy, I'm telling you. A lot of people who lost their documents during the time of their appeal is due to the kind of lawyers they choose. So you have to choose well. Make sure you go deep to know their profile, their track history, record. If they have gotten documents for many people, not just you just see any side lawyer, you just go for them. So please be careful, okay, guys? Be careful, be careful, be careful. All right. So now, in Nigeria, they are saying that the Twitter banning thing, Twitter started negotiating with the Nigerian government. Yes, yes, yes. So now, they have given them rules of engagement that now they have to get their license locally. They have to get the local license. Not only Twitter, other social media platforms like that. So now, also, they have to follow the broadcasting code. That is the broadcasting code. They have to follow the guidelines, rules, and regulations that will be given to them. So they don't just have to do things on their own, meaning that they have to be regulated now by the Nigerian kind of form, their Nigerian way. They have to be regulated. So it means that the government can now decide what can be online, what will be deleted, and who will be sanctioned if you allow those kind of posts to be there. That is what they want, dictatorship. This is how they work. But they've forgotten that one day they will likely be the opposition, and these kind of things, this kind of laws they have made will be against them. We'll be working against them when they now turn to the opposition party. Maybe PDP will be on power, or another party will be on power, and then they will not regret ever making these laws. Then they will be the one crying foul play. Yes, now do you know that Naira have now devalued the more, depreciated the more, to the extent that $1 is like now 500 and whatever Naira. 500 Naira now for $1. Huh? So does it not show that now this is an opportunity for you migrants to start sending money back home? Because when Naira devalues like this, man, we when we send the money back home, it becomes more greater. I'm talking about those in Nigeria. So you can now start thinking, because now Euro 2 is now greater than the dollar. I think 50 something, 59 or 60. So guys, that is just to let you know what is happening, that the Naira is losing value by the day because of the economic situation there. Things are going badder and badder and badder. So that is it on that note. So, okay. All right. Have you seen that they commissioned the railway in Nigeria, Lagos? President Buhari was there. So I wonder, like, you want to commission the railway thing, and they are closing up the whole state, no movement, schools will close, everywhere closed down, banks closed, just because the president is coming to commission. Here we are in abroad. We have never seen any road closed down, businesses closed down, all because of their prime minister is coming or whatever. They move around. Even some of them just drive past you. You don't even know that they are senators. They are equally like they are lawmakers. They are free people moving, even entering trains with you. You never know. No police with them. But in Nigeria, they have to lock down everywhere just because you want to commission something. Well, that is it. That is it, how they kill the economy by the day. Do you know how much money that will be lost just by closing up that economy for that day? What? That is Nigeria for you as well. So now, those of you who have applied for rate emergency, like you all know, many people have started getting their money even as of yesterday. I told you guys, do not be afraid. Your money will come so long as you got a quota. Your money will come even on the 15th, even on the 16th, like they said. Those of you apply for the bonus of 2,400 euro, that's the one of only comprehensive bonus, bonus COVID, one of 2,400 euro. Remember, even on the 16th, you'll be getting your payment. That's what they are saying. Most of you have not gotten the payment. Yes, you start getting your own quota and the payments at the same time. Even those of you who have gotten some of part of the payment will still get the rest of the 1,600 automatically. So please, do not say they are not going to pay. They will pay you. That is assurance. I know what I'm telling you. I know, we know the insiders of all these things. All right, Chita Dinansa, yes, they are making the great reform on it now. Great reform. But one of the things they are arguing on is that they want to remove the 10 years requirement and put it in the way that, let's say, they are trying to say people with long-term documents like 5 years should be qualified to apply for it. That is like until we migrants and other requirements, other features they are putting in there, So let's see. Maybe this year, definitely before this year runs out, they are going to bring out the whole changes they have already made on the on the Reddito Chitadinansa thing. So in that case, you'll not be scared of saying you are not qualified, you have not hit 10 years and the rest of them. So long as maybe you have reached 5 years or you have the 5 years document, you will be qualified. But still hold on. They will soon end up their arguments there. You know how they argue in the parliament. So that is it. So now, let's move to senatorial. Okay? In Senatoria now, they are saying that those who are having the 6 months ricerca lavoro can now use that paper, whatever, given to them, that 6 months ricerca. They can now use it to apply for their tessera sanitaria, that is the health card. They can now use it and go and get the health card. Because before, the ASLA people, they don't want to use that sanatoria, even the receipt from the poster to even give them tessera sanitaria. So now the government is saying that they should start giving them the health card when they present that 6 months permit or the receipt, okay? So that is just to let you know, for those of you who have that senatoria. So some will say, can I use any other contract? Yes, somebody told me that, hey, I used he's using the 6 months ricerca lavoro. So when he wanted to renew, he used another contract, which is not likely, which was not really the agriculture or domestic or Barante thing. He used another contract from Fabrica and the rest of them. So I think this really depends on the questura involved, the questura involved in this whole thing, So your questura could be so nice to just ignore those things and just renew it for you. They will say contract is contract. While some hard questura we say no, you must go and get the agricultural kind of contract or domestic or those sectors they mentioned, Barante and the rest of them. So please, just to let you know that one too. So I think before it expires and maybe you have gotten contract elsewhere that is not in those fields, you can go and ask Questura, can I use it and renew? And they will tell you yes, then you bring it up to them. Okay? So now remember, a lot of people still having problems because they went to another country to get their country's passports to apply for the subordinato kind of senatoria, those kind of people in that sector. Yes, most of them have their senatoria being terminated, but it depends on questura. It's a questura and questura differences, prefectura differences like that. So that is why most people have found themselves in this whole thing. I think it's not really fair because they should have considered the money they have paid so far, the stress, the struggle, everything they have paid, the tax, they should have considered this thing, knowing the fact that they don't have any criminal record. They shouldn't have just because of that one singular act terminate their permit, okay? So remember, if you're in that category, you have your appeal running and your senatorial running at the same time. You cannot travel. That's what they are saying. You cannot travel. Even back to your country, you cannot, okay, until you terminate your asylum and then focus on the senatorial. Then you can use the senatorial plastic permit and then you can make your traveling, okay? So just to let you stay out of that trouble, all right? So remember, find it difficult to renew your document. I suggest before it expires, you don't have a contract, please convert to autonomous, the one of Giro. You do Giro. You tell them you sell per la strada, Giro. That is kind of autonomous you want to do where you sell hawk things, in the beach side here and there. You just get the license from the commune. So at least with it, you can also renew your permit instead of losing it, because a lot of people are losing their permits these days, man. So that is just what I want to let you know. Convert to autonomous. And also, if you want to go and renew, go with your past booster paga, all the courses you have done, any course you have done ever since you came to Italy, pack all of them there. Your language certificate, put all of them. Whether you work for an association, put the certificate there. That's what they are saying. Your booster paga, your code, put everything if you have worked before, and use it and go and renew. And also, if you have a newborn baby, remember that with the birth certificate of that child, you can always renew your permit together with that of your child at any point in time. So don't say you don't have a contract. Even if you don't have a contract, use the birth certificate of your child given to you from the hospital and one that you got from the commune, and renew your permit. It's easy as that. Okay? So that is it. I'll be leaving you here for now. I remain truly Chi. Okay? So if your wife is pregnant too, before 6 months, before the child plus 6 months, take the certificate of pregnancy from your wife and the rest of them. Go to Questura and they'll give you a permit, okay? They will give you a permit, whether it's a assistenza minore or motivo familiare. You can manage it at least. You can convert it to lavoro autonomo at any point in time. So that is it. Leaving you there just to refresh your mind, your memory, okay? Remember to go and do your speed, all right? I am Chi, signing out officially, okay? Now show me love. I like my video. Share to friends on WhatsApp, Facebook. Telling that Chi's here. All right, let's in the comment section. Subscribe. I'm out of here. Ciao.